Jason's pretty...
disappointing, I guess. Defensively, you tried hard, but I guess in attack probably a bit clunky at times.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment. I thought the scoreboard as well put us under a bit more pressure. We needed to be a bit more patient than we were with the footy. But I thought Broncos' last-ditch defence was pretty good as well. I think we had 3 or 4 chances and they managed to turn us away and get blokes to cover it, and it's credit to them.
Did you expect it to be that clunky round one, JD?
Oh, yes and no. I think losing Taff the day in captain's run didn't help. But yeah, I mean, we've got to build our season. You know, there's no doubt about that. We've got some changes and key people, but I was really happy defensively with how we kept turning up. I think other than the intercept, we conceded 1 try, so we've got to bottle that and sharpen our attack a little bit.
What did you make of Lachlan's first up performance as your number 7 after Reynolds?
No, I thought he was pretty good. I thought he just, he's learning and he's going to learn. He'll keep learning all the time, but he defended really well, which is a big part of his game. I think he can own his kicking a little bit more, but other than that, I thought it was not a bad start for him.
Would you like to see him run the ball a bit more? And I don't think he had any runs according to our stats.
Yeah, it's work in progress. He's a kid who's played his 3rd NRL game. We got to hold the ball as well. We come up with a few silly errors. I think we had 2 or 3 penalties where we didn't play the ball correctly. So, that puts pressure on a young half as well. So we've got a few things to tidy up, but he'll be right.
Jason, do you see him like we saw with Sam Walker last year? He sort of came in and out of the side at times, not because he was playing bad, but just to manage him. Do you foresee that with Lachlan perhaps this season, or or do you give him the jersey and say it's yours?
No, I think the only way he's going to get better is to be out there. And, we can train as much as we want, but he's going to learn as he gets out there, and his temperament's very good. He'll learn on the run. But, ultimately, it's the physicality, I think, the difference with Sam. He handles the physical side of the game really well. Like I said, defensively, I thought he was outstanding. I thought our right edge in particular was pretty good. We'll get better with attack. There's no doubt about that.
Do you feel as though sometimes Cody looked like he was out of sorts and burdened maybe by having to do it all himself? Is that how it looked to you?
Oh, I think the Broncos defended him pretty well. I think we just got to have a bit more options on both sides of the field as well. Like I said, I think because of the scoreboard, we tried to go to our go-to all the time, and we probably needed a few more variations on the other side of the field.
What did you think before? Did you feel it was your thrust was, or lack of it, was probably a byproduct of how Brisbane were with their defensive attitude?
We talked about winning the battle in the middle, and I think a few errors and some penalties put some fatigue into our forward pack and put us under the pump a little bit, and didn't allow us to kind of be as effective as we probably would have liked. But that's no excuse. It's going to be fast at times, and we need to be able to defend our errors. So I struggle to actually remember what happened. I'll probably have to go back and go back to the video and just have a look at what we did right and wrong, and correct our errors, and get up for Melbourne next week.
You worked well with Adam Reynolds last season, Ken. How did it feel without him out there?
Yeah, early days. Like Coach said, I think Lockie's there to learn, and I thought he did a pretty good job tonight. But like Coach said as well, we've got to build our season, and there's a lot more practice to happen at training, and we'll get better.
Jason, do you think it was the missing link, not having Adam Reynolds there, or was there a lot more to the picture?
It's irrelevant. He's not there. So there's no point in me worrying about it. He's not there. The decisions have been made. He'll be wearing a Broncos jersey this year. My job's to coach a team to get the best out of him that we can this year. I'm really confident off the back of what I saw tonight. Attitude was first class. The defensive resolve was very good. We just need to nail 2 or 3 more opportunities to take a bit of pressure off our attack. If we do that, things will flow a bit more.
I know it's only early in the season, Jason, but it's only one game, and there's some bigger fish to fry and some to start with. But how much are you going to miss Reynolds, considering what we've seen with halfbacks that have been at clubs for a decade, what can happen to a club in the immediate aftermath?
Well, he's not there. So there's no point in me thinking about what might be or what is, if we miss him, if we don't miss him. Fact is, he's not there. So we got to do what we can to get the coaches, make sure we're giving the boys the training they need, upskill them, and get our season going. It's round 1. We're starting again. We've got to build our season. We had to do that last year, and we've got to do that this year.
Have you flogged Brisbane 46-0 here last year? Have you seen a new defensive resolve in this team, the Brisbane team?
Yeah, well, they defended really well tonight, so credit to them. They worked really hard. Their middles are always going to be a handful for us. They're strong. They carry strong, and I thought they probably stepped up in their defence and defended well. So credit to them. Not sure where it really went wrong for us, but like Coach said, we got to build our season. We got to go back to the drawing board, and we just just get better every week.
How'd you pull up? Everyone okay, or any injuries?
Yeah, as far as I know, I haven't heard any injuries. So we're pretty good.
Thanks, guys.
All right, cheers, guys.